What is up, guys? It's Dr. Ray here coming at you with another video, and today we're talking about Bitcoin, going over a quick market update, and I'm going to tell you a major mistake you definitely want to avoid, especially as we're getting into the bear market, because this is a mistake that definitely people made at the top and they're going to make it at the bottom. Alright guys, before we get into it, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, follow me on Twitter, let's hop in the charts. So as we said before, guys, Bitcoin is essentially in an accumulation zone. So the number one mistake that we're going to see people make is they're going to consistently time the market. Okay, they're going to think that they were able to time the market better than anyone else. Okay, we saw this when we were at the top, right? People were saying that Bitcoin is going to go to 100K, 200K, 250K, and it was never going to stop, right? They thought that they knew better and that they could time the top, and a lot of people are down bad because of that, right? And we're gonna see that same sentiment now as we head into cheaper and cheaper prices of Bitcoin and the remainder of the cryptos. Is we're gonna see people continually calling for lower and lower prices. We're already seeing that, right? We hit 30K, people are saying we're going to 20K. We're hitting 20K, people are saying we're gonna go to 10K. And I guarantee you, if we do hit into the 14K, 15K, even down to the 10K region, there's gonna be people calling for lower and lower prices. And the thing is, guys, you're never going to be able to catch the bottom. The goal for you should be to catch the bottom range. Okay, as I've said before, we are already down now about 68% from all-time high. And like I said before, starting in the 30K range, that's when I first said on this channel that I'm starting my DCAs. Okay, and just little bites, right? You don't have to buy a lot. And like I said in earlier videos, if you don't know where the price is going to go, and you're not trading, right, actively trading in and out on a day-to-day basis, on a weekly basis, you can just buy in tranches, right? So, we started DCA here, and now we started more DCA around this level here, okay? And the thing is, we're okay if the price goes lower. If we go down to, 14K, 15K, that's okay. We'll deploy more capital, right? But there's going to become a point where sellers become exhausted, right? It can only go down so far. Now that doesn't mean we're going to hit the bottom and suddenly rebound up, right? Potentially we may hit the bottom, capitulate hard, bounce up a little bit, and then go sideways for a few months. So you don't have to feel pressured also to all in your capital now. You could sit comfortably and wait for more signs of a bottom. But the thing is, you need to get it into your mind right now that once it reaches a certain range, that is when you start to dollar cost average in heavier and heavier and heavier, and you don't keep waiting and waiting and waiting for a bottom that's never gonna hit, because at some point this thing is gonna bottom and go back up, and if you keep sitting and waiting there, you're not gonna get in, right? So right now it's still a BTC dominated market. We want to stay away from the alts. The alts are dangerous. We don't want to be touching them. Maybe Ethereum if you want to bite a little bit, but even that, Ethereum could go down another 50%. The chance of Ethereum going down 50% more is much higher than Bitcoin going down 50% more, right? Ethereum could, much higher chance Ethereum hits down to 800, 900, even down to 700 range. That's more likely than Bitcoin going down to 10K at this point. But anything's on the table right now. Anything can happen, and that's the thing. We don't know, right? You have to plan though, right? Just like when the price is going up, you take profit off slowly, right? You don't try to time the top. As you go up, you start to take profit out. Same thing as you go down, you start to dollar cost average in, because you don't know if you're going to actually reach that bottom. Okay, so that's the main thing right now, guys. This is a life-changing opportunity that you've been waiting for. Now is the time to consider dollar cost averaging in, even just little bits. But for the most part, sitting on the sidelines is still not a bad idea. Mainly holding large cash reserves and stablecoin reserves, okay, and waiting for more signs of a bottom, okay. And once we start reaching that, once we start going sideways, right, in a very lulled off, dull, boring period, that is when we see the bottom coming in. And from a macroeconomic perspective, from a fundamental perspective, we already start to see that happening. We're seeing large firms start to capitulate. We're seeing Celsius Network, right? We saw Luna get completely demolished. We're seeing Celsius Network, right, reaching the point where they may get liquidated. Now we're seeing another venture capital firm named 3AC, right, a very well-known firm, right, potentially be completely underwater, right? That is still in development. Okay, so we are seeing the signs of the bottom forming. Now that doesn't mean, like I said, we're going to hit the bottom and retrace up in a V pattern, right? But we are starting to see the signs that this is getting to the bottom, that we're going to see that capitulation, and that is when we're going to feel much more comfortable that we're getting close to the bottom range, and we can start to more heavily enter into the market. Okay, that's it, guys. Take care, good luck, stay safe in this bear market. It's a rough one. I've never seen roughness like this since 2018, okay, and since the 2020 Corona dump, but we're gonna make it.